By the way, anyone with epilepsy, flashing lights, because like impact frames, flashlights. By the way, I can't make for some reason I stuck on making this sound of the letter R. So if you hear me say stuff like very, it's an accident. This time I had a lot of things like yeah because I didn't make a video for a while and also I was bored. But anyway, so I added just a ton of stuff. Yeah. I'm also using my voice. This is where you select levels. It's very unfinished so far, if you couldn't tell. But like, yeah, Armory is not finished yet, so ignore this. Roguelike mode we'll get to. New level, oh my god, don't ask why 0-3 isn't here yet. But yeah, let's go into the game. So as you may notice, I have a brick. Look at the brick. You can punch it. Like yeah, if I right click, it moves towards me, and then I can punch it. Yeah, brick. And when I punch it, it does extra damage. But anyway, um, and if you look in the top right, there's a thing which stops you from using like throwing another one. Because if I click while the bricks are equipped, nothing happens. I have the brick equipped, by the way. It just doesn't appear when you can't throw it for obvious reasons. So yeah, and also look at the projectile enemies. They have models now. Wow. See, this actually took like way longer than it looks, and they also have an animation. Wow. You can also jump and punch at the same time to give them like full on uppercuts. Like it's not really animated like one, but like it's kind of cool. Shotgun has been buffed too. Look, if I shoot, then it does stuff. And the pistols also are now able to insta kill these guys because they now deal 20 damage. Yeah. Um, you can also heal more because there have been complaints about healing, not from you guys, but anyway, anyway. So yeah, um, dashing works better now too. Dash. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna just beat this level real quick. Anyway, what I mean by shotguns being buffed is look how much damage that did. That used to not do much. Also, shotgun's more accurate now, slightly. Brick. 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 Every time you punch it, the first time it adds 10 damage, every time afterwards it loses 10. No, it loses 5. But anyway, brick, 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 brick. Anyway, so yeah, this is 1-1 so far. It's not beatable. This is just it so far. It's just yeah, it doesn't really have much. Also, the pistols have been buffed. They deal 20 damage, so you can just 2-hit those guys. I forgot to show you guys. The brick. So yeah, it's really useful. Like yeah, blah blah blah. Brick, brick, brick. Anyway, um, but yeah, it's technically a weapon. But anyway, so it actually does extra. I missed. But it has extra knockback against these guys. See, look, that guy went flying. You may be going, oh, that's overpowered. I don't care. Yeah. So we have roguelike mode, which it's not really finished. Right now it's just battle to kill cybergrind with 3 enemies. Yeah, it's kind of boring. Anyway, it's kind of cool, I guess. Better than hard mode, which I'll get to. Um, I thought brick. See, look, that's what brick's kind of best for. It can knock things off, which have no, yeah, the brick has a ton of knockback. But anyway, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this. So like, yeah, there's waves. I don't have a wave counter yet. I also in the bottom right, if you look, there's an FPS counter. Just saying. That yeah, see, it goes flying, and now it falls off and it dies, and next round, yeah. What is going on? I didn't know there were that many. I didn't know I made it that many spawn. If you couldn't tell, I probably need to change some of the code for this. But yeah, it's kind of fun, I guess. Brick, brick. There's also now a higher difficulty which I just activated. Can't activate it in the game yet. You have to. I just changed the code. So you notice how this goes way faster. See, yeah, they're way faster. Black. It only buffs like speed though. Doesn't like so far. It's only gonna ever like buff speed and add attacks. Not gonna buff damage. Cause fun. Yeah. These are guys are also noticeably faster. Fun fact: you can break. Oh, I missed. But yeah, it would be able to hit all of them if I didn't suck. Yep, and that's the power of the attacks. Yeah. See, especially this guy, because he's prismatic. He's fast, and then also that. But brick. Nothing brick can't handle. Brick is the best. Brick. So yep, and then murder. Uh, I guess like flashing lights. The flashing lights will be able to be turned off in the game. I'm not going to turn them off in my devlog because I don't care. Um, yeah. There's a photosensitivity warning for a reason. Like, yeah, epilepsy warning. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, but the impact frames do look kind of cool. See, look, the impact frames when you like do certain things, like punch brick. It has a very short impact frame. By the way I'm getting into this is I just exit the game. There's no way to get in normally now. But anyway, roguelike mode in hard mode is way more fun. See, because it's harder. Yeah, I don't. There's not really much else to show. But anyway, yeah, armor is gonna be like where you change weapons, because like the way this is gonna work is each weapon there's like a bunch of weapon slots. Each weapon can only go in one kind of slot, and you can only have one in each slot. So yeah, goodbye, I guess. Yeah. Uh, thanks for watching, fellow humans. Zeepzorb. I don't know. Pineapple.